Bum 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 bum. We're in a tavern. Okay, here we go. Maybe. Freddy, are you there?
Sir? I'm gonna need you to come fly. Oh boy, he got me.
Knowles and the Super Knoll.
The super, the super null. That's
Yes.
what happens when you roll stats for an NPC. Instead of using a stat
No.
block.
Alright, so.
Weasels. What? Left. Oh. Oh. Holy Nikes. Woo! You pay him with scritches?
I will accept scritches.
Mithril scritches the kitty.
He's
limited action.
He's okay for about a minute, and for a few seconds he's okay, and then all of a sudden he pulls around on his back and swipes at you.
It's a kitty. That's what they do.
Is she magical?
Because he swatted at me. Yes, I'm
he
magical.
then gets up and zooms away.
I'm magical.
Hello, everybody. Hi, Ariel. How are you? I'm going to continue to play this weird game that I really like because I'm almost done. Because it says chapter 5, and then it says final chapter is next. So we'll see if it's actually the final chapter or if this game is going to mess with my head. Ooh, pizza. I don't eat pizza, but you know that. We just ate some steak, potatoes, and the yummiest carrots I've ever made, even though they were just salt, pepper, and olive oil. I don't know why they were so good. So I'm gonna start. You gonna recreate me. So last time... Yeah, so last time the robots basically said, we're gonna kill this guy because he knows too much, so we need to start over. So I have no idea what's about to happen. But this looks like he knows what's going on, so maybe they didn't kill him? I'm not sure. I can remember. Not everything, only a moment. I was in Oberon's palace. No! Yes. Executed me, the original Idaho, for not bombing Ganima, and there was a woman there. Rebecca! Yes, the original Idaho did not bomb the survivalist on Ganima. He refused, so Oberon executed him in front of Rebecca. That's awful! But we've been so loyal to him. I've died hundreds of times in his name. The name of the man who killed me. That other Idaho we encountered, he was telling the truth. All these deaths of mine, it's all been for nothing. Everything I believed is a lie. And you knew. You knew I never bombed Ganima. You knew what he did to me. You lied to me. So everyone I've run across believes that I bombed Ganima. So I believed that I bombed it, but then I found out I didn't because I'm a good person and I was executed for not bombing the planet and killing the entire planet's worth of people. I did, yes. It's what happened to all the other Idahos. They all remembered, not everything. The inhibitor prevented a total memory recollection, but they remembered enough, the original's execution, and that ruined everything. Now, you will finally tell me the truth, machine, or I will end you. You're right. It is time you knew. I will tell you everything you want to know. Who was he, that other Idaho? He was from the first strand, Strand A Idahos. Strand A? The original Idaho clones. The first clones sent out into the Outer Rim 20 years ago when the Omni shut down. You've been sending us out for 20 years? Yes. It wasn't long after we did that Strand A started recalling this memory of your execution, despite the presence of your inhibitor. Upon remembering, some in Strand A came undone. Some fought their Calibans, some were terminated by their Calibans, some committed suicide, some disappeared, some did many of those things. The Idaho we encountered was one of the ones that got away. What did you do with Strand A's? After countless experiences with Idahos like the one we just encountered, we terminated Strand A, tinkered with the inhibitor, and created Strand B. This took us a few years. You are Strand B, and all was going well. Sure, you were a little paranoid, but we could live with that. Then we ran into that Strand A, or I should say, he ran into us. But why lie to me? Why didn't you tell me at the start that the Omnis had shut down 20 years ago, and that I was not the first clone? You had to believe that you were the first clone, the first of Strand A, so that you'd ask as few questions as possible. We worried that the more you knew, the more questions you would ask, and the sooner you would destabilize psychologically. Hence our encouragement not to investigate your past. It was very important you didn't destabilize. For yourself, for the crew, and for other versions of me, we needed you capable of saving a collapsed empire. You feel no guilt for what you've done to all the Idahos, the Ozus, and Lynches, sending us out from Gehenna to die over and over for a lying emperor? No, I do what I've been programmed to do. That is all. Morality doesn't enter into it. You should know that by now. What other questions do you have, Admiral? Wow, that's all sorts of effed up. But why did you use the inhibitor on other crew members? Because many had anti-Oberon, anti-Imperial memories of their own. What made the inhibition process a bit trickier was that some also had memories of your rebellion, or of the anti-Imperial leanings of other crew members. Some served together, some served with you. But you're not going to tell them anything about this, Admiral. And why not? Because doing so will endanger the mission. Do you really think a crew full of individuals who despise their Emperor will help you reactivate the Omnis? Will help you save what remains of the human population? Help you see your wife again? They might. They might not. Oh, I'm gonna break something. Hold on. They might not. And you can't risk it. But I have to tell them something about this other Idaho. They saw him. You are their admiral, and at the end of the day, they'll do whatever you ask. That's how they've been trained. But if you insist, a partial truth should work. A partial truth? Yes, which is that there were other Idahos, other clones before you that malfunctioned. Saving the future of humanity is a tremendous amount of pressure, after all. Dying and watching your crew die thousands of times, over and over. Tell them I didn't tell you because I was worried it might lead to your unraveling, and theirs as well. By this point, they've seen hundreds of themselves perish. Knowing there were hundreds more shouldn't affect them too much. Don't say anything about how you really died. There's no need to complicate things. I don't want to be a liar. This is also some plans fell through. That's why I'm so close to beating this, so I decided I was gonna play a little bit more. Or I think I'm super close to beating it, but you never know. It's a roguelite. Ask why Oberon. Why did Oberon execute the original Idaho? Me. You'll have to ask him that yourself, but it appears he was not pleased his orders were refused. But why did the original refuse those orders? I think I know why, but I don't know exactly why myself. But it seems the original you was seriously doubting Oberon, and the Imperial cause had been for quite some time. He did not think killing the survivalists and wiping out Ganima was a justified action. No, and with good reason. That was a crime against humanity. What other questions do you have? I have no more questions on this subject. I know what I need to know about this. What other questions do you have? How did I receive this other Idaho's memory? Knowing that I would automatically download his memories and send them back to Gehenna if he was close enough when he died, that Idaho crashed the ship into ours, at which point I merged his memories into this newest version of you. We had no choice. That's how we're programmed. I have to hand it to him. It was a clever thing to do, but I wonder if only a madman could have gone through with such an idea. How many others have there been? Hundreds. Hundreds? We started the very day the Omni shut down, the day the FoldNet shut down, just as we had been programmed to do, roughly 8,000 days ago. The sectors being what they are now, some didn't even last a single day. But in all of our trying, we've never been as close as we are now. We have yet to solve the mystery of who shut down the Omnis, and we have yet to turn them back on, but we've never gotten so far. It's over 9,000! And are there others like him? Other Idahos in the clusters? The truth is, if they haven't all died off, yes, it's possible. But why, if you sent out so many Idahos, and some who might still be alive, haven't we run into anyone who encountered other Idahos? And why didn't the cluster bosses recognize us? We're talking about extremely vast clusters and extremely vast sectors. The chances that these individuals would have encountered another Idaho, another NS Odysseus, are extremely slim. But you're forgetting, we did run into some of the same people. There were clues that they had run into previous Idaho clones. You just didn't pick up on them. You couldn't have. As for the cluster bosses, it's possible the other Idahos avoided them. There are other routes to take, other folders and hubs. A faulty, paranoid Idaho might have avoided cluster bosses, especially if he no longer cared about saving the Empire. Sheesh. Tell me the real purpose of this planet, Caliban. The purpose of Gehenna has always been to save the clusters. We have always been, I believe, the Empire's ultimate contingency plan, just as I said. But I don't suspect we were created for a scenario such as this. You talk like you don't know. I don't. I'm in the dark myself. What I suspect is that we were created for a situation in which the machines turned against us. Well, against humans and the Empire. When the Omnis shut down 20 years ago, the FoldNet and the folders did too, and that was our cue to start sending closed out into the outer room. I suspect that our objectives shifted without us necessarily being aware of it when we failed to encounter hostile Omnis. Our original objective might have been to find and destroy Omnis, but when we failed to find any to destroy, we found ourselves drawn to trying to turn them back on and vanquishing Imperial enemies who had come into power in the clusters in the meantime. It is over 9,000. That's a lot. That's a lot of days. Why did he choose the original AO to be part of this project? Was it punishment for disobeying him? Did he want to turn me, him, into his slave? Punishment? I don't know. That's a question only he can answer. But what we're sure of is that he chose the original, in part because he was the best. That part was never a lie. The original you was the strongest, bravest, most willful, the only one capable of possibly defeating the machines. You were exactly the admiral he wanted for the project, I suspect, even when you disobeyed his orders in Ganima. So he took those memories away via the inhibitor, knowing that if you ever remembered what had happened, you'd rebel. Well, now I know what happened. I should rebel. Yet, despite the inhibitor, this memory found a way to rematerialize. Perhaps because it was the most painful memory you had. That's why they wanted to know when my memories started coming back, so they could kill me. Wow. This game. That's a lot. You have yet to ask what I thought you would have. You have yet to ask what I thought you would have by now. Don't worry, Caliban. I'll ask it yet. Don't you worry. And this memory tech, this inhibitor, is it still active inside me? It is. That's why you still can't remember everything. That's why your memory is limited to your execution, and why your one memory of your wife is of her in the moments before your death. Then remove the inhibitor machine, now! Given how painful your present memories are you sure you want others? Machine! I can't. I'm not programmed for that. Only Oberon can tell me to turn off the inhibitor. You'll answer me, machine. And tell me why I shouldn't kill you. I am tempted. You have effectively killed hundreds of me, have you not? I should kill hundreds of you. I thought you might ask that. All I can say is, because you need me, because you need us. Need you? The machine that's told me nothing but lies, that has sent me out to die hundreds of times. I need to tear you apart is what I need to do. You're too angry to think clearly, I guess. Without me, you can't use the folders. Without us, you can never see your wife again. She could be dead for all I know. Yes, but you can't say for certain. Also, we still share a common goal, though for different reasons. As much as you may now detest Oberon, and myself for that matter, you still want to save what remains of humanity. So do I, but not because I really want to, because I have to. So the way I see it, you would be acting against your own interests if you kill me. Well, you could kill this particular version of me if you wanted to, but I have my replacements. You will not want to kill all of us, nor will you be able to. I may kill you yet. Fine. If that makes you feel better, go ahead and kill this version of us. But I must tell you something. What is it? If you try to kill Oberon when we see him, I will have to stop you. I've been programmed to protect him. Do you understand? I understand, machine. You'll answer me, machine. What more can you tell me about Rebecca? I know nothing beyond what we have learned on our journey, and nothing beyond your one memory of her. You two loved one another very much. That's obvious. But I have a feeling you will learn more about her in the next cluster, Admiral. Call it Omni-Intuition. I'm going to Telos. As much as I want to end you, machine, you're right. I am more interested in turning the machines back on and helping the people of these clusters. Right, and in seeing Rebecca once more. She still lives. Let's not forget about that. One last thing before we continue on. Remember what I said about Oberon. Try anything, and I will be forced to stop you. I'll keep that in mind, machine. Excellent. Now come on, let's meet the Emperor of ours. I don't want to. I think I want... I like the original ship. Ooh. Ooh, there's got a better hull. What's a plasma nuke? Void class. Okay. We're gonna go with the Koshbundia tech. We're gonna bring Takeshi with us again because he's badass. I can never see, so I don't need a book and I don't need a doohickey. Let's go for this. Probably gonna die because I'm using a ship that I don't know. I usually don't do well with the new ships, but we'll see. Here we are, the heartland of the Empire, Admiral. The people of these sectors will be delighted to see you. I don't believe you. Why is there a big red skull over here? Happy to see me, you forgotten machine. People here think Admiral Idaho is dead. That can be corrected, Admiral, and will be soon as they see you. Come on, crew. Let's take a look around. It's been a long time coming, but we're finally home. I have bad feelings. Let's go here. Picking and choosing, you know. Picking and choosing. Booby dooby dee. A damaged shipping container, sir. I've done a quick scan, Admiral. There appears to be a spherical object among the wreckage with an unusual signature. What kind of tech are we talking about here, machine? Doesn't appear to belong to any of the major houses, Admiral. Naturally, you could retrieve and further examine the sphere back on the ship. But not knowing what it does pose some risk. 50-50 chance it. Bring it in, Lynch. If this tech can help us, we need to have it on our ship. We're on our way, sir, and then everybody blows up. I burnt my fingertip and melted a spoon. Looking at the object out my windshield now, sir, it's nothing but space trash. That's why it's emitting a weird signal. Nothing of any value here, sir, unless you're into trash. I mean, we're on our way back now. I burnt my fingy. Oh, I see. I don't like that. Can fail. No. You cannot fail. You shall not fail. Okay. I don't know, I'm just yelling things. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're fine. Sir, incoming transmission. Greetings, fellow Imperial. What brings your fearsome battleship to our humble planet? We haven't upset the fleet, have we? Upset the fleet? No, of course not. Good. Excellent to hear. I don't believe I've seen your ship around this sector before, Commander. Must be new to your position. Strange. One is. You remind me of someone who died a long time ago. Someone no one talks about much anymore. He doesn't recognize Admiral Idaho. Don't you want to tell him who you are, sir? For some reason, I have a feeling we'll learn more if I keep my identity hidden for the moment. Of course, sir. Is our presence making you nervous, Lord Helio? Nervous? Why would an Imperial battleship make me nervous? After all, the fleet is what keeps my planet and people safe. Without your protection, our citizens would be as good as dead. But I must say, someone already came by. Commander Starr, in fact. What do you mean? Our people have already contributed to this month's securitization fund. Oh boy, what is going on? Thank you for the raid, Do and Die. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm playing this weird game called Crying Suns. It's super fun and really weird. And I am getting close to beating it. So I decided I'd play a little bit tonight when I usually play it on Sundays. How was your stream, Do and Die? Still playing Dead by Daylight and kicking ass? Securitization fund. You act like you don't know, Commander. All the planets and stations around here contribute. And if they don't, then, well, their enemies attack, don't they? That's good. What enemies? You know, our enemies. The enemies who will attack if we don't pay the securitization fund. Those kinds of enemies. I feel like the Empires is stealing these people's money for no reason. That is very, very true. I know in Dead by Daylight I always get my ass kicked. Is he saying what I think he's saying? He is. The fleet's threatening to attack the planet and stations in the cluster unless they're paid off. There must be some mistake. House Telos would never do something like that. Do you have another question for Lord Helio? Yes, because I am confused. Everything is confusing. So I am a clone of a dude that was killed, that thought he was killed by blowing up a planet and doing what his emperor told him to. And then I found out that I didn't blow up the planet, and my emperor actually executed me in front of my wife because I'm a good person and didn't want to kill hundreds of thousands of people. And now I'm in the sector where my emperor is, and I'm going to go talk to him, and hopefully I don't die. That is what's happening right now with this crazy game. It's a roguelite. So if I die, I just go back to the beginning of the sector and I try again with the memories that I have of the sector, which is pretty snazzy. And whenever you start a new sector, you also have to start over with a new ship and new commanders and stuff. Who controls these sectors now? And I enjoy trying to do voices because they don't actually talk out loud. Strange question for a commander in the very same cluster to ask, is it not? But I'm happy to answer it for you. Emperor Oberon, of course, reigns supreme, but Admiral Aquanquo is more hands-on. Has been for years now. Admiral Aquanquo? He was promoted? That's right, when Admiral Idaho died heroically in Ganima, even they believe it? Oberon made Aquanquo his second in command, and might I say, completely unprompted, of course, what a great admiral he is. Lord Brownnoser of House Telos would be a better name for this guy, I think. And do you know where I can find Admiral Aquanquo? Easy. His commanders have ships all around here. Can't miss them, even if you tried. But I'm not saying anybody would want to miss them. I'm not saying that at all. Oh boy. What else can you tell me about Aquanquo's commanders? They're the best that the Academy has ever produced. The smartest, bravest. You control these sectors, and I'm glad that you do. There he goes lying again. Do you have another question? What can you tell me about Oberon? He's in his palace on Elysium. I don't know if the rumors are true, but it's said he hardly ever leaves now. That's because he is Despater. He is a devil lord who lives in an iron palace. It's said he's lost interest in his empire and sits on his throne all day brooding and waiting for someone. Or he's the Warhammer 40k dude that's just dead on his golden throne. Waiting for who? I don't know. But surely those rumors are wrong. Surely Oberon is well and fine. After all, he's Emperor Oberon. I have no more questions about this. Suit yourself. You're in charge here, not me. Anything I can do to help you and the people of your planet? Help us? Oh, just keep our enemies away. That's help enough, Commander. My people and I want for nothing under the protection of Aquanquo and his fierce ships. So that's who the bosses at the end of each sector are going to be now. It's going to be the Aquanquo's people. From what I can tell about this, his planet, sir, food is scarce and its people are suffering terribly. He's afraid. coast's clear, and what he fears most is the fleet. Have you ever heard of a planet named Earth? I'm sorry, Commander, but I have not. Why? Are its citizens late in their securitization payment? Well, then I guess their enemies will soon attack, won't they? Too bad for them. Yeah? What can you tell me about the shutdown? I've already told the fleet many times. I know nothing. One moment my Omnis were working, and the next they weren't. So the Omnis ran everything, and then they shut down, and all the people are now starving and dying because they can't run anything because the robots did it, so they never learned how to. For a second, I thought they were playing a practical joke on me. Can you imagine? The fleet inquired about the shutdown? That's right. There was an investigation headed by the Pragma, I believe. Several inspectors traveled around these sectors asking questions, but the investigation ended years ago. Oberon must have been satisfied with the results. I even expected the Omnis to turn on again, but it never happened. But they'll turn on again soon, right? Not that I'm getting impatient or anything. We can probably hold on for another 5 years. Okay, let's leave. Come on, let's push on. There must be a reason the fleet rules these sectors with fear and threats. Leaving so soon? Well, it was a pleasure, Commander. Be sure to tell Admiral Okonkwo that Lord Helio sends his abundant praises. This is screwed up. End of transmission, sir. Oh, goody. Let's see how many people I kill. Where do you go? You apply to nothing. You apply to ships. Whatever. Let's prepare a mission. It's this sector, and then it's one more. Oh, goody. So, then I have to pick another game to play on Sundays. I don't think I'll beat this today, but I might beat it. Like, if I get through what I'm doing. Ooh. I could... Like, if I get through this sector and onto last chapter... Oh, wow! That went really well. Usually I lose at least 3 people. And I lost no one. And there's a shop, and I have 100... I-100... Oh, what's this? Sir, an Imperial ship. Finally, an ally in this darkness. It couldn't be, but it is. Admiral Ellis, Idaho. I don't understand. I thought you died decades ago. I'm still alive and kicking, Captain. It's nice to be back in Telos, our home. It's been a long journey, but I'll explain all of that to you in person. Let us break bread together and celebrate. And what are we celebrating, Admiral? Our return to these sectors, of course. Our reunion with the fleet. Are you joking? Joking? What does the fleet What? Does the fleet no longer celebrate joyous occasions? You're an enemy of the Empire. Oberon has ordered your death. I assure you, our impending battle is no joyous occasion. Oberon wants me dead? Okonkwo says it is so. Yes, and soon you will be. Okonkwo, you jerk. Yep. No friends in this galaxy. I shall... Do I have any... Whoa! I have a lot of stuff. What am I fighting? Fighters? Frigates good against... Why aren't you good against anything? So you are good against fighter. You're a... Cannot instantly destroys an asteroid when... Oh! That's awesome. Not necessary for right now, though. So here's the deal. This... I have to attack with my ships. What does this do? Does 25 damage. My guy. So... It's fine. Yeah. I don't want to get my... Oh, you're going to die, so I'm going to go over here. So I usually like to use my ship guns to attack the ship. But this ship I have, yeah, when you play, you like, oh, I'm gonna win, it's fine. When you play games where you just keep on dying over, like, progression games, not like multiplayer games. I mean, you progress in multiplayer games, but I mean like Dead Space, Five Nights at Freddy's. It gets a little really frustrating when you die over and over again and you just can't make a progression. Oberon wants us dead? I don't understand. That, Captain, was mistaken or mad, Lieutenant. We are Oberon's creation. He would never want us dead. Destroyed. Oh, that's the worst. Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's, Night 6. Night 6, I think it took me 3-4 hours to beat Night 6, and the rest of the game I beat in like an hour. Come on, we push on. If we truly are enemies in our home, we'll know soon enough. Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's itself is hard, but then you get to the night where they're all at like level cranked up to 11, and it's just like, I want ones that hit the hole, you butt. What does a Minotaurus do? I think that's cool. Yeah. Let's take that. I played through the first game, and then I played through nights 1 through 5 of the second game, and the second game is like 100 times harder. And then my chat, I was like, did I beat the game by beating night 5? And they were like, you got paid, so yes. So I did not play night 6 of FNAF 2. And then I couldn't sleep, so I haven't started the third one yet because I like sleeping. Oh, you know what I didn't check? Hold on. Nope, it's the only one I got. Okay. What am I doing? I was here. Yes, it is. This is definitely important. I want that. I want all of this! Oh, my armpit hurts. Hey, friendos! Let's just... I like knowing what's coming. Boop, boop. Oh, now I can see, so I can go here or here. Carnagia, or I can go to a place, what is this, a shipyard? I don't think I need more ships. I'm gonna go here. I like that it tells you what type of shop is on the planet, so like, ow, you don't waste your time going there if they don't have something you need. Got R&D for you, sir. Sir, I hate to complain, but we're twiddling our thumbs down here looking for a bit of direction. Anything in particular you'd like us to work on? I mean, like, anything? Ha-ha! I have no money! Not now. We have more pressing matters at hand. Honestly, sir, I feel like our talents are being wasted on this vessel. I mean, we might as well still be in our pods hooked up to our synthetic umbilical cords. I have no money. If they knew what was being circulated in those cords, they might feel differently. I I can't fail. Oh, I get less Neo-N on this ship. That's gonna be the problem with this one. You should totally check out the Valentine's Day bundle because it's super cute. It's we have two different mugs, or it's two mugs. One with a guy with like kitty ears and one with a girl with kitty ears, and it says Cat and Demon Gaming on it. Totally check it out. We bought some so that we could show them off, but they're not on their way yet. Or they're on their way, they aren't here yet. Sir, an abandoned scrapper ship. Easy scrap for the taking. I'm detecting high levels of radiation. High even for a scrapper. If we want to gather all the scrap, we'll need a specialist officer skilled in decontamination. Hey Galaxies, how are you doing? Think you can clean the scrap up for us, Lieutenant? Don't see why not, Admiral. I was in storage not long ago and saw an asynchronic polarized tank just sitting in the corner gathering dust. Can you believe we had an asynchronic polarized tank but didn't have it up and running? Hard to imagine. Point is, all I have to do is plug that baby in and I'll have that scrap sterilized in no time. I'm doing pretty good. We had some plans fall through, so I am very close to beating this game, so I decided I would try to get a little bit further tonight instead of just waiting for Sunday. And I'm trying to get through this. It's a block of 3 sectors, and I haven't even gotten through one yet, and I've been playing for 30 minutes, so we'll see how that goes. It's done, sir. That scrap has been scrubbed clean. You'll be happy. There's a small fortune of it here. 111 scrap! Now if R&D had contacted me now, I would be able to pay them. Wait. I'm gonna put you there. And you can go here. Let's go. So this, scanning the planet, and then I hope that no one dies. So this says 0 to 5 people are gonna die, which means 5 people are gonna die. Usually it's the worst case scenario when I go and I do things. Oh, or I could just, oh, yep, 2 people. 2 people already dead. I don't know what you are. What are you? How do I find you? Okay. Okay, I mean, other than I didn't kill 5 people. I only killed 2. What is a repair bot injector? What are you? I'm just yelling. I'm sorry. Wait, what is it? I have no idea what the repair bot injector is. Is it this? Aha! Oh. That's cute. Why not? Let's not do damage to anything. Ever. Okay. I have 200. I can go to 2 places. Kedon and Akir. Or Akir. I think I want to go here so I can go to the Omniforge. I think that is the choice. Omniforges let you upgrade your ships. So if you have a bunch of level 1 ships, now you can have a bunch of level 2 ships. An Imperial station, sir. My scans show the station's level of oxygen to be non-existent. Looks like there was an issue with the depressurization. Let's go kill more people. Check it out, Captain, and look sharp. Grunts don't know any other way, sir. So whenever I do missions like this, everybody dies. Nothing here, sir. Place has been picked through. By the looks of things, I'd say by a scrapper. We could look around some more, but whatever we find is going to be scrapper leftovers. Report back to the ship, Captain. We're done here. On our way, sir. No, get all the scrap. Get all the scrap. I'm actually doing pretty good on that. That's not bad. Okay, I have 3 planets. We'll start at the furthest, and then we'll end at the shop. Because if we go to all the planets, we might have more than 200. Imperial battleships, sir. In this sector, it's every ship for itself. Even Imperials can no longer be trusted. What is she saying, sir? She's telling us to prepare for battle. Our friends are trying to kill us. This is problematic. Alright. What am I fighting? Drones. Drones that are hurt. Hurt drones. You are awesome looking. We're gonna use you. One of you. Put you guys out here. No. I wanna put you guys out further. Sure, why not? I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. Come and get me, drones! I'm kidding. Oh, you're just gonna skip over me? I don't think so. And then you go over there. And then you go over there. Trying to collect, weapons that actually, like, hit the hull, but they're not giving me any access to weapons that actually hit the hull. So I have to use my ships to hit the hull, which is fine. It's annoying, but it's fine. What are you? I'm so happy you passed by, Admiral. We have someone here who's heard about you, about your ship, and would like to join your crew. I know it might not be a popular move in the system to support you, but everyone's got to take a stand sometime or another. Oh, good, I have a number 3. What do you do, Mr. Scientist? Heat sustained by systems from battleship weapons. Can I... Oh, I put you in the wrong place. You'll go there, and then I can, not weapons. This guy. And you can go there. That's what I meant to do. Okay. And then we go here with no money, because I just spent it all again. What are you? Okay. Imperial battleship. You again. I told you. Leave us alone. Strange. This captain thinks he's seen our battleship before. Ha! He ran into another one of me. That's always exciting. Sir, they're on the attack. Our own brothers and sisters. Oh, I got trapped. That's no fun. That's never fun. That means they get to start with stuff. What's the... Do I want to... You know what? Let me do 2 types. We'll do a Magneto and a prototype. Yeah, I'm still gonna kick your freaking ass! Come here! Come here, boy! Come here, I'll shoot you in the butt! Yeah, that's right. Oh. Oh! Oh, you think you're gonna win still? I don't think so. And I'm gonna heal this guy. And I'm gonna shoot you. Not all of the ships are gonna be this easy though, so I'm not gonna get too excited. Yeah, you thought, oh, I got another person! I got another person. What's your name, person? You are Aradaya Stavros. I guess we'll just do this. That's fine. What should I feel like I should sell something. I feel like I'm never gonna use this thing, but oh well. Okay, I think that's everything that's here. It is. Let's go to the Omniforge. I don't want to use all. So, at Omniforges, instead of using scrap, you use fuel. So I hope I have enough fuel. Lucky for you, you're an Imperial. Otherwise, we wouldn't be open selling our beloved pirate treasure map. Damn! How do you know the map is legitimate? We got it off a pirate. He died of a heart attack. We took it to a pirate expert. It's got the official pirate stamp on it and everything. Apparently, there's an unguarded pirate station in the next sector over that's basically spilling forth with scrap and other goodies. We'd make the trip ourselves if we had a ship decked out like yours. Do we have a deal? No, because I have no money. Sorry, but no deal. We must conserve our scrap, that there is 0 of. This is a chance of a lifetime, and you're wasting it. I guess we'll have to sell the map to someone who doesn't mind being filthy rich. I guess that's a thing. Let me go to this Omniforge here. It's one of our own, sir. It's gonna try to kill us. I don't recognize the model of your battleship. Who are you? This is Admiral Ellis Idaho of the NS Odysseus. Sorry, can you repeat that? I heard Admiral Ellis Idaho? No mistake, Captain. You've heard correctly. Pity one encounters so many lunatics these days. Look, Admiral Idaho, don't follow us. We live longer spread apart. End of transmission, sir. Oh, I guess I'm not gonna get attacked. That's nice. Okay. So everything is at Mach 1. So I feel comfortable upgrading to... Maybe 3. Yeah, that's all I feel comfortable with right now. Alright, so we're gonna go fight the bad guy of this sector, which is probably a commander of the Telos fleet, which is crazy because I am also a commander of the Telos fleet. Imperial battleship. Admiral Idaho, as I live and breathe. You probably don't remember me, but I took a class of yours at the Academy. Comparative Management Techniques Under Duress. Great stuff. I never dreamed that one day you'd become an enemy of the Empire. My, how far you've fallen. I am not your enemy, Commander. I have died hundreds of times fighting for our Empire. Everyone on this ship has. Hundreds of times? Really? You know what? Save your words. Admiral Okonkwo said you'd try to talk your way out of this. So, my best friend is a douchebag. That's what I've learned from these encounters, is my best friend is a douchebag. I am fighting drones, which means I want fighters. Gotcha, mother. Okay. Come and get me, Mo. Where you going? Yeah, where you going? Let's go there. Oh, it's got 2 holes. 2 hole points. Heal the booze. Yeah, you know what? I don't care about your weapons firing. You can suck it. Oh. Kill these guys. Kill them. No. No. Why? Oh. I beat you. Sucks to be you. I can't believe it. Oberon now wants to end what he took years to create? The last hope to save the Empire? It isn't Oberon who wants us dead, Lieutenant. It's a Conquo. A Conquo? But why? He's an Imperial like us. I don't know what a Conquo is, but an Imperial does not rule the way he does. So he believes the NS Odysseus is a threat to his power. Well, he is right. That's exactly what we are. Now come on, we have some house cleaning to do. And I thought this cluster would be different from the others. I didn't. Too much left to this game for it to have been peaceful. I am in Sector 2 of 3. Alright. Let us visit the shop. I would like this. I would like those. I would like to upgrade my ship. Oh, I see. I would like additional squadron docks. I would like that. I gotta do the damage, man. Gotta do damage. Whoa, why does there look to be so much stuff? Should I go where there's a shop? I think I'm gonna go to Sari. Let's go to Sari. That might not have been the smartest decision, but it is okay. What is this? Why did I just have a heart attack? Okay. A civilian ship close to that star, sir, but must be hot in there. Incoming message. Hey, get your own star to warship, Imperial. This one's ours. Sorry, maybe I'm imagining things, but did he just say get your own star to warship? So I've dealt with this dude before. I don't need to know why they worship the star. Can we help you? Oh yeah, definitely. You can leave immediately. We're preparing for our unification, and you're only getting in the way. Yeah, they're gonna go suck themselves into a star. Come on! I think we've all had enough of this ship. I'm gonna go suck himself into a star. Like a dumbass. You know, son, that's death. Yours is an Imperial ship, but I don't recognize it. Tell me, who flies so close to Phedia? This is Admiral Idaho of the NS Odysseus. Admiral Idaho, you say? Yes. It's me, Ellis, Lady Pompeo. Lady Pompeo, I am sorry, but I do not remember you. I'd heard rumors you'd returned to these stars, and how could I ever believe them to be true? Ellis, you spent the first 16 years of your life here before leaving for the Academy. Phedia was your home. You do not remember your home? I'm not the person you knew, Lady Pompeo. That Idaho died a long time ago. You suffer greatly now, don't you, Ellis? Rebecca, is she here? Your wife? I'm sorry, Ellis, but no one knows where Rebecca is. She disappeared soon after you died in Ganima. After we believed you had died, that is. What was she like? What can you tell me about her? You don't remember anything, do you, Ellis? In the name of Oberon, what has happened to you? Please, answer me! Rebecca is kind, loving, strong, intelligent. I never saw a more striking woman. You'll find her, Admiral. I'm sure of it. She must be in Elysium. But you can't say for certain. No, I can't say for certain. My family, are they... I'm sorry, Ellis, but your parents died in the first wave of casualties. They were good, decent, machine-worshipping folk. The Church of Singularity gave them a nice service. Many people were there, all with kind words and stories to share. I'm sorry to have to tell you like this. And I had no brothers or sisters. No. And I've heard it said that you and Vice Admiral Quanquo were like brothers. I've heard that said too, but after what we've been through in this cluster, I do not see how that could have ever been the case. Maybe you have other questions, Admiral. And do you know anything about the location of the Master Node? I've heard of its existence, and that it also might be at the center of the mystery surrounding the shutdown, but I have no idea where it may be. I don't believe anyone does, other than Oberon, of course. It's also possible it no longer exists. So much has been lost now. Maybe you have other questions. Tell me about Okonkwo. What do you know about him? The three of you, Rebecca, you, and Okonkwo, were the best of friends at the Academy, never to be seen without one another. When you graduated from the Academy, you all asked to be placed in Elysium, so you could be near one another and closer to the Emperor. Normally, the Academy doesn't grant special requests like that. Oberon does not play favorites, but he made an exception for the three of you. In his eyes, you were the future of the Empire. That seems like such a long time ago now. Maybe you have other questions. We have heard of a planet called Earth. What can you tell me about that? I am sorry, Ellis, but I can't talk of it. He doesn't like it when you do. Maybe you have other questions. I wonder if Earth is where the node is. Ooh. Let's talk further, but in person. We'll land. I want to see my home. Feel its land beneath me. I'm sorry, Admiral, but you can't. What do you mean? You cannot harbor the NS Odysseus. What are you talking about? Phidia is my home. You said it yourself. No, it was your home. We've been warned, Ellis. If we harbor you, Okonkwo will punish us. If you try to land, I'm afraid I must... Must what? Attack. I have to think of my people, Ellis. I shouldn't even be talking to you. That is a crime itself. We could be punished, and the fleet is so cruel these days. Please understand, Ellis. You think I'm a traitor. But aren't you? For what you did in Canada? You do not know the sacrifices I've made, what I've been through. Then you do not deny it. I didn't want to believe. But now, what choice do I have? I suggest you leave it once, Alice. I suggest you leave and never come back. I'm going, Lady Pompeo. You will never see me again. Oh, wow. I have 26, great. Oh, Aki battleships are badly damaged. I'm picking up a faint distress signal from inside their battleship. Want to send us in, sir? Honestly, it'd be nice to see a little action. Get me in touch with the ship, Lieutenant. Sorry, sir, no one's responding. Ship looks to be abandoned. Want to send us in? Yes. Go on in. Lead, put a team together and find that signal. Of course, sir. Watch your sixes. Troops, we're heading in. Music, music, music. Sir, we're in. Our trackers are telling us we're close to the signal, but we've hit a snag. Corridor collapse are blocking us. Unless we have a way of clearing a path through this rubble, I'm afraid this search ends here. You know the situation, Lieutenant. Lean can't advance unless we somehow clear a path for him. I see. Well, I should be able to remotely command a drilling drone. What is happening? I think someone's throwing a ball for the dog. Someone. That would be Demon. It won't be the biggest of passageways, but it should allow most of the team, to continue forward. Woo-hoo! How exciting! It's done, sir. Thanks to the pencil pusher, we've made our way deeper into the ship. The signal is coming from the brig. There's a prisoner here. He's in a bad way. Got his hands on a dead guard's comm device and was using it to send the signal. Says the Aki ship got crushed battling pirates. Also says he's a senator and that if we deliver him safely to his planet, we can expect a big fat reward. Downside is, he's stuck in one of those damn Aki hypercells. Gonna require the time and resources to bust him out. Your call, sir. I'm gonna have no money for the shop I went to. Free the man, Lean. We're taking the senator home. Right away, sir. Ooh. Nah. Thank you, Admiral. Feels nice to be out of that cage. Like I told your man, if you can deliver me safely to my home planet in the next sector over, mark my words, you will be handsomely rewarded. Ooh. I have added a quest to my list. I have 4 scrap. 4. I like my repair bot. I like my repair bot. I like it. Yeah. I'm not doing good on the scrap. I am not doing good on the scrap. We go here. We have to go there. There's nowhere else I can go. Actually, could go back to the first sector, but why would I want to go backwards? Picking up a pre-shutdown ad on this beacon, sir. Coach Deck, sleep tight knowing all your enemies are about to be dead. Oh, come on. Stop being a little butt. Aye, sir. I'm picking up a distress signal from the beacon, sir. I thought the beacons were no longer connected to the fold net. They're not, sir, but this one seems to be transmitting a simple signal relayed from this planet. Let's investigate this signal. Someone might need our help. Going in, sir. There's a scrapper hiding near the beacon, sir. It was a trap. Oh, no! That's a nice, juicy battleship you got there, Admiral. Kind of sophisticated for a scrapper. Am I impressed? I hate when this happens. I have a drone that's almost dead and a fighter. So, fighters are good against drones. Frigates are good against fighters, right? Yes. So let's pretend. Let's make a pretendsy that I'm good at this. Oh, look. You're almost... Oh, shit. I want to go this way. I want to shoot your face. What are you doing? Stop! Well, that didn't go well. Oh. I won. I have no idea how that happened, but I did it. Okie dokie. I just shoot these things. Ooh, this one looks promising. It's because he's got 4 capabilities. 4 abilities. So he can... Ooh, that was Neo N. That's good. Ooh. Okay. Nice. Another person. Oh! You told me! Actually, it probably said 0 to 1. Who is this Paula Howard? What are you good at? Okay. Oh, wait, nothing's hurt. Alright, let's see what's next. We're getting closer and closer to the end. For the 5th time, we don't want to buy any of your omnibooks. He hung up on us, sir. That's it? Okay, so I got Oh, we should buy you. Oh no! Oh, never mind. I thought that was a whole break. We should buy you. Who do I want to sell? What does she do? She does piloting, melee, and eyeballs. Oh, no. Okay, sorry. I want her. This officer will not be available in your starting roster whenever the clone is ready. Nice. I would like... Gold. I think that's everything. It is. Where should we go now? The only place we can go. Ro Fusang. Are you ready? I'm gonna get killed today. Oh, never mind. An abandoned Imperial battleship. Emperor Oberon would want us to have this weapon that it left behind, don't you think, Admiral? Flak cannons are not damage dealing. I mean, they are damage dealing, but they're not whole damage dealing. I got a positive outcome on that one. Yay! Okay, we're good. One by one, do these planets one by one. Anomaly single. Just seeing your ship has given our planet the courage to stand up to some bully coaches in our system. Please accept this as a show of thanks. Praise Oberon and the glory of his empire. Oh. Thank you. What is that? Please, don't attack. Look, we have a nice weapon, excellent at killing. We'll gladly trade it to you for just a small amount of scrap. What's the catch, pirate? The catch? There's no catch. Why would there be a catch? I have no money. Sorry, pirate, I'm not in the dealing mood today. Okay, fine, just take it then, and leave us alone. I don't want to die. Invisibility field projector. What? What does that do? Oh, I could put my dudes in stealth mode. That's cool. Let's go here. Stealth mode! Alright. Bye! You'll say you're a fellow Imperial, and maybe you even are, but you'll have some trick or another up your sleeve. All ships do now. That means we have to fight. Oy vey. Alright. What are we fighting? A drone? And a fighter. So why don't we just put on a whole bunch of fighters, right? What? I got rid of the lady because I'm dumb! Oops. I got rid of the lady that was doing cool things. Okay, come get me, bitches. Oh, they're gonna pop in here! Oh, I hate drones. Oh no, they activated something. What are they activating? Oh! These sons of a bitches! Oh, wow. I don't even know. I don't even know. But that was awesome. So I'll take it. Oh no, they're all terrible. We're gonna go with the least problematic outcome. Which means everyone's going to die. But we'll see. Maybe I'll get stuff. I did not find anything. I got hurt. I got some scrap. I got a plasma nuke. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. The sandworm is killing us all. Okay. Okay. We're okay. I lost the 5 people that I told you I would lose. Okay, 169. We can go to the Omniforge. We could go back one. I feel like I should go to the Omniforge. Leveling up the ships I have. La 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 la. Leveling up the ships I have. Sir, a church battleship hiding in the asteroid field. Does it see us, Hawks? I don't believe so, sir. In those rocks, its visibility must be slim to none. Damn it. It is possible to attack. We could, though in an environment like this, we could sustain heavy damage doing so. There is another idea. I'm listening. If we have a specialist officer skilled in demolitions, we could blow some of those asteroids into their battleship. Probably won't destroy it, but it could clip its wing a little. Then we can move in and finish the job. What do you want to do about this battleship and those asteroid fields? Let's just continue on. We can't risk further damage to our ship. Not now, not today. We push on. Too bad. I was looking forward to a little zealot hunting. Unneeded battles are unneeded. Let us go to the Omniforge. Civilian ship, sir. Please, you have to help us. We were in a little dust-up with an Aki back there, and now our thrusters are leaking NEON. We tried landing, but the radioactive contamination caused our landing gear to falter. Now we're trapped in here, getting sicker with every passing moment. Please let us on your ship. Message from sickbay. Sir, hope you don't mind, but I was listening in. We're equipped with a drone decontamination program, but it needs NEON to operate. Also, sir, our readings indicate extreme NEON particle contamination on their ship. We can ease their suffering, but I'm afraid there's very little we can do beyond that. We're sending a shuttle for you. Just hold on. Our sick bay has been alerted of your condition and is ready to help. Thank you, Admiral. Can I ask you something? Are we going to come out of this okay? You and your passengers will be fine. Just hold on. Help is on the way. Praise the machines. Somehow we found no unfriendly ship in this whole cluster. These poor civilians, they have no idea. They're gonna die. Everyone's gonna die. Everyone's dying. Sir, we did all we could for the civilians, but they've passed on. I know letting them onto the ship didn't get us any scrap or NEON, but I still think it was the right thing to do. I'm good at doing the right thing. I'm only gonna upgrade one of these mofos. I have two fighters, a frigate, and a drone. There you go, that's it. That's all I got. Star map! I have 169. Hold on. I have 169 things. Additional weapon docks. I mean, I could do that, and we could put invisibility field projector and something that goes boom. Yeah, why not? Let's go to Commander number 2! I will kill you, Commander number 2. You will die. Imperial ship, sir. You were once my idol, Admiral. I had a poster of you on my bedroom wall. It was the first thing I saw in the morning and the last before bed. How could you betray him? How could you betray us? We loved you. Don't attack, Commander. Do you really want to fight a brother? I have no choice, Admiral. I don't know. This is confusing. My brain is confuzzled. So these are 2 fighters. What's good against fighters? Frigates are good against fighters. So let's put some frigates out there. Boopty, schmoopty, boopdums. Alright. Oh, he's got 3 holes! You go there. You guys wait for these bitches to come around, eh? Oh, now you're gonna die early. You go there, you go there, you go there, you get healed, you get this. Oh, I keep missing! Why are you being healed like crazy? Stop it! Oh, get out of here! Get out of here! Skedaddle! It's not worth it. It's literally not worth it. I was like, I'm gonna turn and fight this thing, and then I realized I was so close to defeating the ship, it really... Why?
I need this.
What do you want? Oh, Jesus. Why? We don't need a jump scare freaking... You literally walked in the room. Oh my gosh. Stop laughing like that! Okay, repair everything, get all this stuff. Just get all this stuff. All this stuff. Is there any upgrade that I really, 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 really want? Where do you go? Wait, where do you go? You go to the dudes. So let's give the... Oh, they can only have one. Okay. I feel like this is good. What's this? I don't need that. Yeah, I think we're in a good place with that. Let us go. I would like to go here because there is a quest there. So we're just gonna go this top line right there, I think. That sounds like a great idea. Let's do it. I sound like a crazy person, but that's fine. I don't care. Ooh, you're pretty. Let's kill... It's a pirate ship. No, it's unidentified. An unidentified ship, sir. It couldn't be. You survived? Somehow I should have known. Who is this? You don't recognize us, Admiral? It's true that we're not vitrified. Maybe that's why we're the survivalists. But I thought that we were dead. Well, you did kill 99.9% of us. That's true. But unfortunately for you, not us. We've been searching for the Earth folder. Our prophecies tell us it is here. I never thought in a million years we'd have a chance to kill you too. So it sounds like the final chapter is going to be in our galaxy. Let's fight this pretty ship. So this is a void ship. Oh, I get it now. So a frigate and a drone. Frigates are good against fighters. We do not want 20,000. But drones are good against frigates. So we will put some drones out there. And maybe another friggy wiggy. Okie dokie, I gotta choose where they go. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Drone. Oh. Oh no. Oh my. Oh shit. I win. I win! And I got a Mark III thingamajigger. Put an end to us, I beg you. May our deaths deliver us to Earth. I don't want to end your ship. You want to torture us instead, is that it? I hold no ill will towards you. I did not bomb Ganima, and for this we are now hunted in our home. Then if it wasn't you, who destroyed Ganima? I believe it was my second in command, Okonkwo, vitrified your people. Admiral Okonkwo? We've been fleeing from his ships for years. This is not the first time I've heard of Earth. What can you tell me about it? Oberon forbade his people from talking about it, but our kind never did, and so we know Earth exists somewhere. A planet free of the machines where man and woman can live as they should. We've been searching in this cluster for its folder for 20 years, ever since the fleet destroyed our home. Oberon would have wanted to keep such a folder close to him. We know it. A folder to Earth? You believe it was once part of the Empire? We don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But there are legends that such a folder exists. But let me ask you something. Don't you think it's strange we know so little about what existed before the Empire? That we never even talked about it? You have other questions, I can see. How did you survive the bombs? We weren't there. Our ship was searching for allies at the time, of which we found none when the Makers of Darkness went off. When we returned, there was nothing left of our home, nothing but glass. Since then, we've been living on this ship, constantly on the move. These stars are violent enough as is, but when everyone assumes you're the one who shut down the machines, it's doubly violent. And did you shut them down? No, you can believe me. Defeated as we now are, there's no reason for us to lie. There were plans among our kind to do so, certainly, even attempts, but Oberon was always one step ahead. Living as we have, always on the run with no one to trust, what lonely lives we've led. Improbably, sinfully, our numbers have grown. May the gods of Earth forgive us. You have other questions? Why did you not embrace the Omnis? Did they not make your lives easier? In the beginning, we welcomed them. People always forget that. But then the Empire started to use them for more and more purposes. They were increasingly incorporated into our lives. They took over our jobs, and there was never any hesitation to do so, never any discussion regarding negative consequences or moral concerns. Soon we felt that Not only were we losing our jobs to the machines, but as we became increasingly dependent on them, our very selves as well. We lost sight of what it was to be human. Do you have other questions? Your ship, can its damage be repaired? I'm afraid not. The damage is too severe, so we ask that you finish us. Finish you? Don't overreact. We can transport you safely someplace else. Without a ship of our own, we don't stand a chance. As soon as we are found, we will be finished. Besides, we now believe the Earth Folder can only be accessed via the ethereal realm, and one needs death to access it. Must be strange for you, Admiral. The people you were thought to have killed now asking you to end them. But it is what we want. It is the only thing that will bring us happiness. I can't do what you ask of me. It is murder. This isn't murder, Admiral. This is kindness. I am going to kill them. I think. Should I kill them? What should I do? Is anybody there? I think I want to kill them. I'm gonna kill them. I'm going to put them out of their sad misery. It troubles me, but if it will end your suffering, then I will end your ship. It will, Admiral. Then it shall be done! Thank you. Boom! Kabloomy blammies! My nose is itchy. Kabloomy blammy! I got a decent amount out of that. So we're gonna go to this boring planet first. Our infrared is picking up a small encampment of men and women on that planet, sir. Incoming message. Greetings, Admiral. We are pilots temporarily camped on this wasteland planetoid, looking for a noble imperial cause to join. From the looks of your ship, we see that you are one of us, but we know nothing of you, nor of your intentions. If you have a moment, maybe you could explain the objective of you and your crew, and if we like what we hear, we will join your ranks as a squadron. These clusters, like all others, are imperial under the dominion of Emperor Oberon. Those who do not honor that shall be met by a swift and awesome force. We are that force. Think of us as a death ship to all who have since moved in and inserted their violence, for all those who have carved up what is rightfully his. We aim to find these enemies in this darkness. We will, and we will end them. Stirring stuff, Admiral. We'll confer among ourselves before giving you an answer. It shouldn't take us long. Probably said the wrong thing. Now they're gonna come and kill me. Thank you for waiting, Admiral. We, too, are Oberonus, intent on restoring the Empire to its former glory and dimensions. We realize that to do so, the clusters being what they are now, violent and fragmented, brute force will sometimes be necessary. Yet we do not believe adopting such a warhawk mentality from the outset to be a wise approach. In fact, just the opposite, as it may create more problems than solutions. So it is our decision that we will continue our search for the right battleship and the right admiral, sir. We wish you and your crew the best of luck, and we foresee a day, Oberon willing, where we will live together in his restored dominion. End of transmission, sir. I effed up. Ozzy Wellesley, Ozzy Wells. Imperial battleship, sir. Get out of here! This is our spot! Huh? Get me back in touch with that ship, Lieutenant. Right away, sir. You again? What do you want this time? You're gonna get us both killed. This is Admiral Idaho, Grand Admiral of the Fleet. Yeah, and this is Emperor Oberon, Emperor of, the Empire. If you don't get out of here, you're gonna regret it. This captain's been spooked bad, sir. I can prove I am who I say I am. What did I tell you? Why couldn't you have just listened to me? This doesn't look good, sir. Oh. Now we gotta fight. Fight, 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 fight. So we got no drones. Frigates and fighters. Frigates and frigates. Just a whole bunch of toodle-loody frigates. Toodle-loody, toodle-lo, mother mama. Let's just try to get to places that aren't scary. Oh, no, you gonna go attack that, you go attack that, you stay here. Skaboosh! Okay, you go there. Oh, no, you gotta kill something. No, you go there. You, sir! No! No, stop it. Don't do stupid things. Just attack this. Sit here and beat the crap out of the ship. Come on, you got this, you got this, you got this, you got this! Woo! Okay, I got this. You shouldn't attack me, because I will kill you dead. Dead killing. House Vicarelli beacon, sir, and it seems to have an old message stuck in it. House Vicarelli beacon? Not even a scrapper would scrap that. Let's hear it, Ozu. Right away, Admiral. Doesn't seem to be working, sir. It looks like it wasn't high quality to begin with. House Vicarelli, truly the worst of the houses. I have 81. I could get a person. I like my people, though. So we will go for boop, 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 boop. Excuse me. Rosemary and thyme. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Oh, look, it's a Kefka. Pirate battleship. Seconds from attack, sir. Ah, why am I always on a trap, sir? Don't want to be trapped. We kill drones with fighters. It's a cruiser. Drones with fighters. We get drones with fighters. Okay. They get to start first, and drones are freaking fast as ass. You die. You die. You freaking die. I said you die. You die. You freaking die. Yes, you die. You die. You die. You die. You die. Don't stop there. Don't stop there. Good. Oh wow, that guy was strong. You go there. Everybody attacks a thing. Everybody attacks a thing. Everything is dead. You're dead. I killed you. I don't know. I don't even know what's happening anymore. Singing a song. I'm singing a song. That's what I'm doing. I'm singing a song. Because that's what I do. I sing. Sir, an Imperial battleship. What's left of one anyway? Looks like it encountered another ship. A better armed ship. Let's send commandos. Let's send. Lieutenant, see if you can make contact. Sure thing, sir. No luck, sir. Nothing on their end but fuzz. Let's send two people over there. Form a team and check the ship out, Captain. On our way, sir. Sir, we're inside the buried ship. It's empty. No one's been here in a long time. But we did find a message painted on one of the walls in blood. What did it say? The survivalists lived, whatever that means. Report back to the ship at once, Captain. No reason to stay any longer. On our way back now, sir. The survivalists lived. We're gonna go with you. Okie dokie, let us go. I found the research cache. And I almost got that thing. Ooh, Scrapper, Dapper. Oh, death. Oh, death. Oh. I killed 5 people. I did that. 5 people are dead. Oh, death. Transmission from this cargo ship, sir. I'll try to keep this short. We were transporting a Xeno. There's a collector around here. You probably guessed it, but it got loose, and thanks to that no-good captain who triggered it before jumping ship, we also have an activated self-destruction countdown. What can we do to help you? Kill the Xeno that got loose on our ship, or distract her at least so we can get off before our ship goes boom. Seemed like a reasonable guy. We got a ship full of cargo. We got able bodies. You help us, we help you. Can you deactivate the self-destruction feature on that smuggler ship? I don't see why not, Admiral. Smugglers? No, I can't imagine we're dealing with a sophisticated mainframe here, but let me take a look. Nikolaos. Just as I suspected, sir, child's play. I've stopped the countdown. Of course, that Xeno is still somewhere on that ship. That situation remains the same. Let's send. Kill the beast and rescue the crew, Captain. No one deserves to be Xeno food. My team is putting on their full tactical gear as we speak, sir. Best not to leave any exposed skin in situations like these. Blep. Oh. The beast has been eradicated, sir. Just a 3-ton baby. Who knows what that smuggler was crying about? We're evacuating the smuggler, sir. Shouldn't be much longer now. You stuck out your neck for us, Admiral. As a show of thanks, some of us would like to join your ship. One of us even has some real skills. Also, there's a squadron we were transporting. Should help you in a battle. Oh, wow. What do I need? Offices. Eh, I don't need you, Vern. Sorry. We can buy stuff. Pleasant. Neither of you do what I want you to do. So. Upgrades. Heat capacitators. I don't think that's the word, but hey, let's go for it. Star map. We're gonna jump to Seamus. Then we're gonna go to Alpha, whatever the fuck. Ooh, an Aki battleship, sir. Well, it was. I don't know what you call it now. I'm picking up high solar particle levels. A flare from that sun must have hit it. We step on that ship to try to scrap it, and we'll become heavily charged, too. Then we push on. Let some brain-dead scrapper get zapped instead. Sounds good to me. Let's see what this anomaly is. Seamus. Sir, this planet would appear to be a trash planet. Its methane levels are off the charts. Let's try to make contact. What do we have to lose? Securing a channel now, sir. I wouldn't normally respond to a ship, but the truth is I need your help. We're having a bit of a problem down here with a trash worm. Oh, what? A trash worm. It's about 200 meters long, and it uses each of them And it uses each of them eating the people of my colony. Oh, I get it. As the name suggests, it lives deep in the trash like us. Strangest thing is sometimes I think I can hear them crying out. Who? All the people the trash worm has swallowed. They can't still be alive, can they? Down there, in its guts? I have a job for you, Lieutenant. I heard you need someone to take care of the worm. Ever killed one before? No. Nor did I ever imagine one day I'd be asked to kill one either. That said, I'm sure I'm the person for the job. Kill the worm, kill the worm, kill wormy worm. I'm here, sir. What a wonderful planet. I see it, sir. Just stuck its head out. Has to be the ugliest SOB I've ever seen. It's done, sir. That worm couldn't be any deader. Your officer did it, Admiral. Thanks to you, the worm will no longer dine on my fellow colonists. You know, we cut into the beast after your officer took care of it. You're not going to believe this, but some of the people were alive in there after all. I don't know if it interests you, but we have a squadron down here that it's yours if you want it. My people and I have pitched it in a bunch of scrap, too. We have plenty of the stuff down here. Who knew one day it'd be valuable? I want to keep this Mark III thingamajigger. I say we get rid of you. That's it. Let's go to this special place. We're going to the special place. Oh, that looks destroyed. Incoming transmission. Visit our little station. It'll be worth your time, I promise. Oh, that was strange. Get me back in touch with the station, Ozu. Of course, sir. Sorry, sir, no luck. The station's no longer responding. We want to talk to that man. We'll have to do it in person. I don't like this. He seems a little too eager for us to visit. We push on. Pushing on, are you? Ah, that's too bad. You're gonna kill me! I don't wanna die! Innocent. Beacon, sir, looks inactive. And Scrap, too. Looks like we're a little late to the party on this one, sir. Wasted my Neo-N! Alright. Ooh, it is a Koch battleship. Good luck stacking your tech up against ours. You know what I'm in? A Koch battleship. Yeah, bitch. Alright. So I need frigates. I need frigates. I need frigates. Frigate. I need a frigate. And I need a... No, fighters are good against drones. I don't want to put a herd thing out. Let's do a cruiser. Alright, cruiser. Frigate. Frigate. I want to kill you, kill you, kill you. I want to kill you, kill you, kill you. I missed. Damn it. Oh, you dead. Okay. Let's go here and see what this... Sir, do you remember the senator we saved from the Aki brig in the last sector? Well, it appears we've at last reached his home planet. Captain, deliver the senator to his planet at once. This is the guy who promised us a big reward, right? I hope he's a man of his word. Or we're all gonna die. I wanted to personally thank you, Admiral. Because of what you've done, we can resume our session and hopefully improve the lives of our citizens. You're welcome, Congresswoman. I wish you the best of luck in these difficult times. Thank you, Admiral. We're certainly going to need it. By delivering me safely to my own planet, you lived up to your end of the deal, Admiral, and now so will I. Here, this is your reward, which you so thoroughly enjoy. Oh, people and scrap. I wish you nothing but success on your journey. Your ship is an inspiration to us all. Hail, Oberon. A legislative body consisting of nothing but humans. Interesting. I am suddenly hungry. We are going to either die or beat this sector. We're gonna do... ooh, yeah! Oh, hee, ho, ha! I think she's gonna die, but we'll see. Oh, that did not nearly go as bad as I thought it would. Okay, I have quite a bit of... I think the next... Let's make an additional hull. And... don't care about those things anymore. Let's do that. Let's go to the star map because the last thing is the cluster boss. Who is the cluster boss? A Quanquo? A Conquo? So, you've made it this far, clone. I have to hand it to you. I never thought you would. Why'd you do it, a Conquo? Do what? Bomb Ganima! Why did the original Idaho not? The survivalists were a threat to the Empire. We were ordered to eliminate them, so when Ellis didn't, I did. That's all there is to it. All they wanted was to be free of the Omnis and live on their own. Was that really such a crime? In our empire, yes. You know, maybe he was a survivalist himself. That would explain why he disobeyed Oberon. He wasn't a survivalist. How do you know? You don't have his memories, at least not all of them. In his final days, I didn't know who he was either, and I was his best friend. But I've talked to you long enough. It's time to destroy the ship of yours, take your machine, find Gehenna, and end the freak show once and for all. Go on, then. But you'll have to do it. You, not one of your men and women. You'll have to see to it yourself. I doubt you can. Clone, I'll show you exactly what I can do. This is terrifying. Okay. I have a bunch of drones. So I need a bunch of fighters. I need a fighter. I need a fighter. And we'll bring our cruiser longbow. Alright. Let's see where we go. See how he's got 4 friggin' holes. Do something! Come on, fighters. That was not the best of plans. Okay, you need to go. You need to go. I need to, like... Boom! Two down. What am I fighting right now? Fuck out of there! Oh my god. No, fuck. Come on, come on, come on. This is not going well. We need to go. We need to go. I don't even fucking care. Ah! You pains in the asses! Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I did it. Hallelujah. Finish me, clone. What are you waiting for? Where is she, Okonkwo? What happened to Rebecca? She is on Lazarus 9. Lazarus 9? An Imperial cryoplanet in the Terminus cluster. Oberon cryoed her as part of Ellis's punishment. But what did she do? She married the original you. That was her crime. And does she still live? I do not know. The folders. Without a machine, I cannot visit her. You loved her, didn't you? Yes, ever since we were kids, and I thought for a time that she loved me too. She was unhappy. Ellis was never there for her when she needed him, yet she continued to love him through it all. Did he not think refusing his orders might hurt her? How could he be so selfish? I do not know what he was thinking. That was why I wanted to kill you, clone, for what Idaho did to her. It was never anything personal. Finish me, clone. Where's the old man? You'll find him soon enough. He waits for you and the machine in the palace on Elysium. All day, every day, he sits on his throne, waiting for the prodigal, that word, admiral to return. But you won't recognize him when you get there. So much has changed. What are you talking about? He is dying. Impossible. He was immortal. He has immortality tech. He refuses to use it. Some sort of self-inflicted punishment. Oberon's become pathetic. Useless. I'm on my own now. I'm the Emperor, and I feel so incapable of the task. So it's true. Oberon never ordered my death, did he? Oberon ordered your death, clone. Oberon ordered your death, clone? He ordered me to escort you safely back to the palace if I ever found you. He told me all about Gehenna and Project Pericles. Project Pericles? That's what he called this carnival of yours. I was told the future of humankind depended on it. Depended on you. He did always prefer Idaho, no matter what I did. Even after he executed the original, he still loved him more than me. But not even his clone can fix this. You're too late. We're beyond all hope now. The end is almost here. It was you who shut down the Omnis, wasn't it? You were angry that Oberon still preferred Idaho, even after his execution, and you vowed to make him pay. No. Though I lived all those years in Idaho's shadow, decades, I would never do anything to cause so much suffering. You forget, but Lazarus 9 is run by Omnis too. Unlike Idaho, I would never have done anything to endanger Rebecca. Where's the Master Node terminal on Conquo? You think I know where it is? Oberon never trusted me enough to tell me that. I'm not sure he trusted anyone that much. Who do you think breached it? I don't know, clone. We had many enemies, many people who wanted to see House Telos crumble. You have many questions. What do you know about Earth? I hear about this planet wherever I go. A lost planet? Those are just myths, clone, nothing more than bedtime stories. No more about this. Finish me, clone. You and Idaho were friends, weren't you? Tell me. Friends? No. We were more than that. We were brothers. We met at the academy almost 50 years ago now. We were just kids, bursting with pride and love for the Empire. We bonded over that, and because we were different from the rest, more stubborn, we were going to protect the Empire, side by side, for the rest of our days. That was the pact we made, and we did just that for many years. But then one day, Ellis changed. How? He was fighting something. I didn't see it for what it was. Now I know. He was doubting everything that made him him. But why didn't he confide in me and tell me his troubles? I could have helped him. Maybe he felt that you couldn't understand. I don't know. But it's not too late. You and he, we can still fight together. We can save what's left. You're wrong. It is too late. This ship is seconds away from obliteration. I'm going to die, and I can't be reborn, nor do I want to be. I changed, clone. Changed a long time ago. Something happened to me these last 20 years. Day by day, I became someone else. I took in the mirror, and I look in the mirror, and I no longer recognize the man there. The things I've done, out of power, out of helplessness and fear. Save what remains if you can, clone, and promise me something. Even if it's possible, think twice about unfreezing her. This galaxy, I'm not sure anyone should wake to this. I promise that I will. Boom! Oh, God. I've reached We've reached Elysium, Admiral. It's time. You heard what a conqueror said. Oberon sits on his throne, waiting for us.
Then let's not keep him waiting a moment longer.
And remember what I said, Admiral. If you try anything, I'll have to protect him.
I'll keep that in mind, Machine.
Hi, Betty. Thanks for lurking.
Ooh, what is this? Has she broken windows?
Ooh, he looks all damaged and stuff inside here. Look at this dude. Hey, look, it's me and my dude, my robot hands. I'm gonna stop after whatever this is. Oh, he is old. My eyes deceive me. An Idaho and a Caliban in my broken palace? Say something so I know you're real.
You killed me, old man, and froze Rebecca. Here, where I stand. Now I'll have my revenge.
Your hatred for me burns hotter than your son's. But you are mistaken, clone. I didn't kill you. I killed Idaho. You two are not the same. At least not yet. But I see that you have at least one of his memories. The worst one there is. Your inhibitor is flawed. Now I know why it took you decades to find me.
Enough! I will not listen to you anymore, Emperor. The time has come to end you.
I've warned you, Admiral. It's fine. It's fine, Caliban. You can relax. The truth is, I've grown so tired. I've failed the Empire, and each moment is a reminder of that. Yes, let the clone kill me if he wants, but only after we talk. He has many questions. Besides, maybe he even wants to become the original, and I am the only one who can make that happen. Now, what is it that you wish to know?
Everything! Why? Why did you cry, oh Rebecca?
You have talked to a conqueror, I see. She knew that was enough. The most famous Imperial Admiral refusing the Emperor's orders. No, I couldn't risk that getting out.
You made her watch.
That was for his punishment.
Executing me wasn't enough?
You still think you are him, clone. Interesting. No, his death wasn't anywhere near enough. I was angry. I gave in to that anger. Let it eat me alive. I watched as she watched, and it gave me great pleasure. But the plan was to take that moment from you, hence the inhibitor. You were never supposed to relive it. Well, I, on the other hand, could relive it as much as I wanted.
Your heart is black.
And you have blackened it. I made you famous throughout the stars, put your name on the lips of every citizen, and you repay me how? By refusing my orders and putting my empire in danger.
You're forgetting something, old man.
And what is that?
You're not a god. You can't just take my life into your hands and do with it whatever you want.
You're wrong. I am a god. I'm your god. I decided when you would die, and I decided when you'd be born again. I have resurrected you hundreds of times. If that doesn't make me a god, I don't know what would.
Why? Why did you erase an entire planet? You murdered the survivalists. You murdered millions.
I did what I did for the Empire. I always have.
For the Empire. For your power. Your glory.
That planet had a sickness. A nasty little ideology that would have spread to other sectors and clusters unless I cut it out. So I cut it out. You've seen the horrors of an empire without omnis. That is what the survivalists wanted.
But that is no reason to wipe them out of existence.
Many more lives would have been lost had I not killed them. Don't you see that? We can't live without them. We no longer know how. We haven't known for hundreds of years.
You think that way, but it's not human.
You think I'm a monster, but you have also killed to protect your crew. Dozens, if not hundreds of times. You would not have gotten this far had you not. You and I, it's what we do, clone. We kill out of duty. That's why I took out that planet. and I'd do it again in a heartbeat.
Tell me more about Gehenna and Project Pericles.
I worked on designing that planet for 300 years, clone, creating giant builder omnis for its construction. You see, all of this had to be done outside the Fold Net. None of our enemies could know what I was doing, nor the machines. When I was done, I sent the builders to Gehenna secretively. To anyone else, they would have appeared to be nothing more than drift metal floating aimlessly by. When they were done with Gehenna's construction, they built the first Calibans. Then the builders melted, as they were programmed to do, the metal seeping into the barren dirt of that forsaken planet. And of course, when Gehenna stopped receiving a signal from Elysium, a Caliban awoke you, as they had been programmed to do, thinking that the Omnis had rebelled against us.
But how could one battleship be enough to ever defeat the Omnis? I don't understand.
That's because you never found the rebelling Omnis. Had you, you would have activated the second phase of Project Pericles. Simultaneous production of battleships and crews, hundreds if needed, all commanded and run by clones. The NS Odysseus was simply the reconnaissance ship.
Why did you choose the original Idaho for the project? Why not someone else who was loyal to you?
The original had been selected from birth. No, from before birth. I created him just like I created the first advanced machines. For 3 centuries, I manipulated events influencing his family's bloodlines. He was bound to enter the world, and one day he did. He wasn't the only one I monitored, but he was by far the most perfect specimen I had ever created. I watched Ellis closely, but from afar, all the way until his graduation from the academy. It was clear, and right away, that he was preternaturally gifted. His instincts, his intellect, his poise were second to none among his peers. Ellis was our ultimate shield against the machines, a weapon fashioned from flesh. But then he changed. He started to doubt the cause and everything he had ever worked for. He doubted me even, the man who had made him. I don't know how this happened. It shouldn't have happened. Everything was in its place.
He was his own person, Oberon.
He shouldn't have been. By the time I executed him, plans were too far along to find another candidate for the project, so I took his emotional memories. He was still the best without them. But this time has proven... The time has proven it was all for nothing. Project Pericles. Time has proven this plan powerless, a failure, a total waste of time and effort. I always knew the Empire would fall apart one day. All empires do. British, Mongol, Roman, all empires crumble.
British, Mongol, Roman.
Long before your time, clone. Yes, I always suspected my Emperor would fall, but I never imagined it would happen the way it has. The machines didn't rise up against us. No, they shut down and they'll never turn on again.
What? How could you let us become so weak, so dependent on the Omni? You are our Emperor. You were supposed to protect us.
Men and women aren't supposed to live 700 years. It's unnatural. One sees too much. I know that now. And in my time, I've learned that humans, by their very nature, are flawed. They are weak, lazy. Give them an opportunity to stop thinking, to stop working, and they will. This is how they are.
They? You speak like you are not one of us.
I've always tried my hardest not to be.
Still, that's no excuse for what's happening. You can't blame this on our shortcomings. You could have taken measures.
Do not speak to me of measures. Everything I've ever done has been a measure. Let me try to break it down for you. For hundreds of years now, our fate has been intertwined with the machine. There being 3 possible outcomes. 1, we live peaceful with the machine. That was in words. 2, we use the machine to destroy one another. And 3, the machines come to dominate us, possibly eradicating our very existence. But we could have lived without them. You've forgotten that. No, that was never a possibility. Given our ambition, our greed, our lack of foresight, humankind was always going to reach singularity, regardless of its possible consequences. It's always been a matter of when, not if. And in a universe when singularity is inevitable, you'd better be damn sure you're prepared for it. That is what I tried to do. That was the role I gave myself. I created an empire that revolved around the machine, that worshipped the machine. I put in restrictions and rules. I limited how the Omnis could be used and how many could be used. I limited the potential of the Omni itself. It was important not to give them too much power, too much freedom, or they'd leave us in the dust. Hence, the Rubicon and Masternode. By chance, on your strange, dark journey here, did you ask yourself what would have happened had one of the other houses come into power? I'll tell you, we would have been at one another's throats in 1 year. We would have all died off hundreds of years ago. So measures. Do not speak to me of measures. I kept the Empire together for nearly 700 years because of measures. Maybe it is not humans who are flawed, Emperor, but your understanding of them. Maybe you never really gave them a chance. You should have empowered humanity, help it grow, instead of stifling it as you have. The foolish ideals of the young. I wonder if the original Idaho felt the same way in the end. That might explain why he betrayed me as he did. But no, you are wrong. Only one thing kept the Empire and its people together for 700 years. My rule. I have other questions for you, old man. I believe you do, yes. More important ones yet. What can we do to turn the Omnis back on? You, your crew, and Caliban, nothing. At the rate we're going, with disease and poverty now flourishing, we'll be gone in 10 years. Everything we had was thanks to them, and unfortunately we lost our ability for self-survival long ago. The Omnis have shut down, and they'll never wake again. Our fate is sealed. You could change me into a builder class. I could build new Omnis. I can't make you a builder. Only an Omni can. Even I have grown too dependent on them. On you, machine. So we reached the Masternode and turned them back on. How, clone? I don't know. Nor do I. Though an invisible folder in the Terminus clusters can take you there. You will never reach the Masternode itself, at least not alive. Why not? It's heavily guarded by my defense system, the Aegis. With its hundreds of automated battleships, it was designed to be perfect, invincible, self-sufficient, resistant to all attacks. You can't disarm it? No, I had to be sure no one could, not even myself. But how did whoever who shut down the machines reach it? It is a mystery even to me, its designer. No, there's nothing that you can do now. Our fate is sealed. The survivalists believe there exists a planet, once part of the Empire, where the advanced machines never existed. Oh, they're wrong about that. The machines did exist there. I should know and put them there. Then it's true, it really existed. Earth is what? Earth, it was called. I was born there. It's there. I invented the first positronic chip in 2070. 2070? Their calendar, clone, not ours. What happened? My machines began to make discoveries quickly. Our machines made discoveries. My company, Telos Industries, was producing them, but so were the companies that eventually became House Akabara-san and Koshibanya. Their machines were inferior copies of my own. Still, it made them quite wealthy. They were known in those days as the Triumvirate. One of the discoveries that those first machines made allowed us to leave Earth and explore the nearest stars. An age of exploration had begun, one which brought us riches we've never known. Our businesses grew exponentially, bringing in more money than all the countries on Earth combined. I became the richest man on Earth many times over, and with the success we were having, there was no reason to limit ourselves just to that planet. So on my 101st birthday, I created the Empire. Naturally, I made myself its first emperor. The year was 2145, our year 0. All was fine at first as my empire grew, but soon jealousy and distrust arose back on Earth. A dangerous anti-machine terrorist movement started, which, just like the survivalists, wanted to do away with my creations. There was talk from the leaders of the movement of disbanding from the empire, of getting rid of our machines, even though most predicted such a move would be disastrous. Despite such talk, I thought they would never go through with it. I never believed it possible. I thought the people of Earth were better than that. I was wrong. One day they destroyed the folder connecting their tiny planet to the Empire, which in turn shut down the advanced machines on Earth. Oh, I could have taken military action. I could have made them build another folder. I could have made them do anything I wanted, but then I realized something. They weren't worth the trouble. And I am talking about friends and family, Clone. If they couldn't appreciate what I had done, then I wanted nothing more to do with them. I vowed to act like Earth didn't exist and had never existed at all. I made it a crime to speak of Earth in the Empire, and banned all knowledge of its existence. To prevent something like this from happening in the Empire, I made the machines the very fabric of its society. Everything revolved around them, not just industry like Earth, but religion too. I made them gods so that the lower class would worship them, and so that the nobles would desire to buy them. I did all of this, and yet somehow the memory of the planet of blue and green, as faint as it became, never completely disappeared. That's how the survivalists came to adopt their philosophy.
And does it still exist?
No, without the machines, surely Earth died off hundreds of years ago. There's no way those people could have survived without them.
And you never once wanted to reach out and contact this planet?
No, not once. Earth was dead to me.
We have heard of your Masternode terminal, built at the dawn of the Empire and said to monitor all omnis in the clusters. We believe it played a pivotal role in the shutdown.
You've learned much on your travels, Clone.
Yes, whoever shut down the omnis, whichever enemy of mine it was, somehow reached the Masternode and tampered with it.
But what most people do not know is that the Masternode had a second purpose. In addition to monitoring omnis throughout the clusters, it prevented omnis from communicating with one another.
Why were you worried about omnis communicating with one another?
I feared that if they ever shared information, they'd become too powerful, perhaps even find a way to operate outside the confines of the Rubicon. It was another form of control, but my forms of controlling the omnis were not the problem. It was my failure to control the people of my empire.
But who? Who reached the Masternode? Who shut down the omnis?
I do not know, Clone. I've been thinking about it for 20 years, and yet I still do not know the answer. Who would have wanted to shut down the omnis? It makes no sense to me.
You think the shutdown was intentional?
Yes, I have to assume that whoever got past my aegis would have been intelligent. They would not have accidentally shut down the omnis after getting that far. Who did it? Who was capable? Not the Scrappers, not the Church of Singularity, not my rival houses, and not the Survivalists. There is no one else left.
Who knew of the Masternode's location?
Who knew of it? No one, Clone.
You never told anyone where it was in 700 years?
Never. Many have claimed to know where it was, but they were all charlatans or imbeciles, like Dr. Karras. The fact is, I never trusted anyone enough to tell him or her where it was. After what I've been through in 7 centuries, you would understand. It's you, Emperor. All these years, we wanted to meet you, and now it's finally happening. And what do you think? You're disappointed. I was expecting someone less human. For as much as I tried to be, in the end, that is all I am, machine. Can I ask you a question?
Go on.
What do we, the Calibans, do if all humans die?
Whatever you want.
You'll be free to make that decision on your own. When I die, you are free, machine, no longer governed by my objectives. I made it so. The Calibans will inherit the universe. And when we run out of Neo-N, we don't have enough on Gehenna to last us forever. When you run out of enough to power your exoframes, there will be nothing left in the clusters, neither metal nor flesh.
You've taken so much from me, Oberon, but it's time you give back the one thing you can.
You speak of the original Idaho's memories. You can have them if you wish, but I warn you of what you might find there.
What do you mean?
Whatever you feel now will only be magnified. It hurts now when you think of Rebecca, and that is with limited memories. Imagine hundreds of her, thousands. Also think, this is a man who fought and killed for a long time before Gamma. Once you received his memories, you become him. Memories make a person, and you might not like the person you become. I want to become someone. For better or worse, Admiral Idaho is the only person I can become. Then as you wish. Caliban, give him his memories. Remove the inhibitor. No! No! You've seen, haven't you? You've seen what you have done. No, it can't be. I warned you. He did it, not me. But you and he are now the same, Ellis. That's what I was trying to tell you. I don't understand, Emperor. I gave it to him. I told Idaho where the Master Node was. He was the only one I ever told in 700 years. But you said you didn't tell anyone. I lied, Caliban. I wanted to spare this clone who already believed himself to be the original, and I wanted to hurt the original once more. I knew where the Master Node was, and I gave it away. Me! Who did you give it to, Admiral? Tell me so I can finally know who shut down my machines. It was the day of my execution. I was in a cell waiting for my punishment. Suddenly, she was there. Who? Rebecca. She visited my cell. She told me I was going to die, and her too, unless I gave her something. A way out. The node. She said the knowledge of its location was the only thing that could save the both of us. She could use the information to threaten you into releasing me. So I told her. I knew you'd kill me for what I'd done in Ganima, but I thought I could still save her. After she left, I waited for the guards to bring me to you. Even then, I knew something wasn't right. Rebecca, she'd been different somehow. A few hours later, the guards came and brought me to you. Brought me here. And that's when I saw her. Rebecca. The real Rebecca. Not the other one. The difference was unmistakable. You gave the Master Node to a face changer. I did. You betrayed your empire for the love of your wife. Pathetic. But yet, I still don't understand. How did Tetsuo get past my aegis? And why would he want to shut down the Omnis? What he cared most for was money, and he'd always make more with the Omnis than without. I just told you I gave it to Tetsuo. Oh, and the Akis. What more do you want to know, old man? But why? Why didn't you tell me what you had done before I executed you? It was not too late. You could have saved billions of lives, maybe your own. I tried, but in your anger, you were deaf to my words. We've traveled millions of miles looking for you, Admiral. And now you finally found him. Here he is, the greatest admiral the Empire has ever known. Of all the mistakes I've made, my greatest was him. You put me in a position to betray you in the Empire. Maybe, but you went through with it. No one did that but you. And now, there's nothing more to be said between us. You know all that I know. The time has come. The time for what, Emperor? For Idaho to end me. He wants to even more now than at the beginning of this conversation. Go on. Do not fail me in this too, Idaho. Put this old man out of his misery. Consider it a mercy killing. Do I give him what he wants? No. Yes, no, maybe. Kill him. I'll follow your orders, Emperor. Nothing would bring me greater pleasure. This is for all the Idahos, for all the clones, for all the humans whose lives you've destroyed. You dead. You very dead. At last, it is over. The immortal Emperor Oberon has died. And I killed him, so kill me. I know you're programmed to do so. Go on, get it over with. But I can't. What do you mean? He ordered his death, Admiral. You heard him. It's what he wanted. And now our fallen empire has no emperor, and the future of my kind and yours is even darker. That is it, Admiral. That is it. That it is. Now, we know, at least in part, who is responsible for the shutdown. You. We've come all this way, traveled through multiple clusters, and all the while we were looking for me. You had your reasons. You wanted to save her life. If I was a human with free will, I might have done the same. You understand why I did what I did? In a way, yes. It helps that I have free will myself now, that Oberon has died, releasing me from my Rubicon. At least one of us is At least one of us understands. I loved her. I love her. And what I did was out of weakness, selfishness. And now many suffer because of it. I don't know yet how to live with that. Oh, wow. I did not realize this was going to take this long. Do you think Tetsuo was really behind the shutdown as my memory would seem to indicate? He told Oberon he gave the location of the Master Node to an active face changer, but I believed Tetsuo when he told us his house didn't shut the Omnis down. As did I. I don't believe a person like Tetsuo would miss a chance to take credit for something as big as the shutdown. For some reason, I think the face changer that visited my cell was working for someone else. Who? I don't know. Just like Oberon, I thought we'd eliminated all the major players as suspects. I might have other questions for you, Caliban. Remind me what Oberon said about the Master Node terminal. Oberon told us that there is an invisible folder in the Terminus cluster that will take us to the Master Node terminal, but he said that the Master Node is guarded by an invincible defense system called the Aegis, which has a legion of automated battleships. He was not sure who reached the Master Node, nor what they did to it to shut down the Omnis. I might have other questions. Remind me what we learned about Rebecca and Lazarus 9. According to Okonkwo, Oberon put Rebecca in a cryo-prison planet on Lazarus 9, located in the Terminus cluster. Okonkwo wanted to visit her to see if she survived the shutdown, but couldn't because of the folders being down. He told you to think twice about waking Rebecca, if she still lives, to a galaxy in the state that our galaxy is in. Remind me what was said about Earth in the cluster. We learned from Oberon that Earth does, or did exist at one point. Oberon told us that he invented the first advanced machines on Earth, and that their first inventions allowed him to start the Empire. However, after a political uprising on Earth, Oberon cut ties from Earth and made it illegal to discuss its existence in the Empire. He believed that the people of Earth, without advanced machines to help them, died off years ago. There's only one thing left to do. Reach the Master Node and turn the Omnis back on. As impossible as it might be, with the Aegis and invisible folder, I agree. The fate of your kind, the fate of the Calibans, depends on it. What are you talking about? Well, as I think I've been telling you, the Neo-N supply on Jaina is running out. Soon we won't have enough to send battleships out into the clusters. We won't have enough to power the Calibans. We'll die if we can't turn the Omnis back on. I assume, since you now have all your memories, you know where the Master Node is. Sort of. I know the node's invisible folders in the Terminus cluster, the next closest cluster from here. But since the folder is hidden, it's, hidden. Good point. But before we leave to search for it, I want to do something. Give the crew their memories back. Remove their inhibitors, Caliban. Now? But we need to leave. We can't waste another moment. I can't keep the truth from them anymore. They need to know who they are, who their emperor is, who I am. Oberon was right. He and I, we are alike. But in this respect, I can be different. Give them their memories, Caliban. Though Oberon's death released me from my root, God, I'll do it. They deserve to know. They've been given their lives so many times. We all have. And then we're gonna make a jump through this doohickey. And then we're gonna call it a night, which I thought I was gonna do 24 minutes ago. Everybody has their memories now. And now I can be a Voidcast ship. We're gonna return to the main menu. And, next time on Sunday, we will be playing the final chapter, which I'm gonna guess we probably have to play through 5,000 billion times. I'm not sure. Give me a moment. So that was fun and interesting. I learned a lot that time. Most of that game is basically telling you, we think maybe this guy did it, but we don't know, so we're gonna ask him, and we're gonna blow up his ship And then, we're gonna ask him, and he's gonna say, no, it wasn't me. I promise it wasn't me. I didn't do it. Promise I didn't do it. Yeah, so give me a minute. I don't know what I'm doing. So give me a minute. I'm trying to find someone to raid. Give me a moment. Let's see if anybody's on here. Let's see if anybody's on. Oh, good. Oh, good. We are gonna raid RPG Blender so you can watch some fun RPGs going on. I don't know what their one shot tonight is, but it's gotta be something good. So let's go. It's usually something good. Usually something good.